everybody. I'm author Lori Jones, and I'm here to share one of my children's books with you. If you saw my last video, I did Riley's Heart Machine, and if you didn't get a chance to see that, I have it on my website, and it's going to post the website right here, and you can go check that out for your kids to watch. And it's also a video about all about the human heart. But today I just wanted to share with you this guy, Confetti the Croc. In Riley's Heart Machine, we talked about Riley had something different about her. She had a pacemaker and a heart defect. So she had something special about her, and she was scared to share her story with people. She didn't want to open herself up because she was worried that someone would make fun of her. But unlike Riley, Confetti has something very different about him too, and he's very unique, but he's very proud of himself, and he likes to, he's very proud of all his different colors and everything about himself. So I'm going to share Confetti the Croc with you, and we'll discuss it after. All right. There he is. So, Confetti the Croc lived down in the bog. He had not a friend, not even a frog. His body glowed orange with speckles and dots. His snout looked like a rainbow. His tail had gold spots. Just a little guy. He smiled while he slithered around, oh so proud. However, this crocodile stuck out in a crowd. He couldn't hide in the grass, and underwater he glows. All the animals point to him wherever he goes. Green you should be. You're causing a scene. Every animal would tease. They were nothing but mean. But Confetti never cared what the others did think. I'm happy, he said, that my feet are bright pink. So he played alone until one glorious day, when from up in a tree he heard someone yell, "Hey!" The most beautiful sight that Confetti had seen, a bright smiling monkey who was not being mean. He had shimmering fur. It looked purple and red. He had shiny silver tassels on top of his head. His toes were each tinted an odd shade of blue, and his yellow tail waved a how do you do. My name is Spunky, and I'm special too. Confetti responded, can I play with you? So Spunky the monkey and Confetti the Croc became best friends and played round the clock. Together they laughed and danced in the sun. They sang encouraging words to everyone. All of the animals watched this colorful pair and envied the friendship the two of them shared. So Snake asked to join them, and Parrot did as well. Curious Turtle poked his head from his shell. Can we join you two and play a game? And all of a sudden, more animals came. Spunky frowned and scratched his chin, remembering how mean to Confetti they had been. But Confetti said words before Spunky could speak that made Pelican smile with his super long beak. We'll teach them a game, and we'll teach you a song. It would make me so happy if we could all get along. Something quite surprising occurred just then. Pelican shared that instead of 8 toes, he really had 10. Salamander showed the group a long scar on his belly. Then Turtle said part of his shell was as soft as jelly. One by one, each animal began to share what made them different, unique, or rare. So being pleased in their coats is what the animals now choose. They're happy with their differences and are proud of their hues. No one teases anyone for having something special to embrace, and they thank Confetti for making the bog a friendlier place. The end. All right, I hope you all enjoyed Confetti the Croc. If you have the book, there's a discussion at the end. So I would just want to know what your favorite character was, and think about who your favorite character was and why. Was it Spunky? Because he was a good friend to Confetti and he was nice to him, even when all the other animals were being mean. All right, so I want you all to think about what special trait do you have about yourself? If you lived in that bog, what special trait or characteristic do you have that would make you different from everybody else? And what would you have shared with Confetti? Try to think about that. And also on my website, I'm going to have a page. If you go to my website and then go to Home Lessons, there's going to be a page for you to color just for Confetti. And you can add your own special animals, or you can even add yourself. If you can add your own special animals, and what different traits would you give them? Think of different animals, and maybe a tiger without stripes, or a giraffe with a short neck, or something fun. But come up with your own fun animal to add to the bog. And if you want to share that with me, I would love it. Share it with me on Riley's Heart Machine page, or you can even send it to an email. My email is on my website. All right, and I also wanted to share with you something fun. A lot of kids always ask me, well, how do you come up with your ideas for your stories? And so I wanted to share this with you. When my girls were really little, they got this kit, and it was little cardboard cutout animals, and you could paint them whatever you wanted. So they were white little animals, and then they had little feet you could put on them to make them stand up. So they handed me the one that was an alligator or crocodile, and I started to paint him, and I painted him orange, and I put spots on him. And my daughters were like, Mom, what are you doing? Alligators or crocodiles are not orange. But I had fun. I was like, well, I'm going to make him a little different. So I made him orange, and I put spots on him, and I said, you know what? I'm going to name him Confetti. And then I started to think about Confetti and how he would feel in the bog being orange and being different than everybody, and what would happen. So then I just started writing and came up with the story of Confetti the Croc. It was a lot shorter, and then I started visiting schools with Riley's Heart Machine, and I started asking kids what made them special, what made them different. So kids were sharing their stories with me. They were telling me different things that they had that make them different than everybody else. So then I added to Confetti the Croc about all the kids and all the animals there sharing their special traits with Confetti. And that's how Confetti the Croc came to be a story. And like I shared with you with Riley's Heart Machine, how Julie was our artist, Andy Scott is our artist for Confetti the Croc. And I think he did a wonderful job with all those pictures, because I can't draw, but Andy did a wonderful job. All right, everybody. Well, stop by my website, loriemjones.com, and print that color page out, and you can create your own bog for me. And I would love it if you shared it with me. All right, guys, everybody stay happy and healthy, and be nice to each other. Talk to you soon.